Urbanization Between Wickenburg and Prescott, Arizona for Retirement Opportunities by Kylan Rogers. Overview of Wickenburg, Arizona. Is a town of rich Western history, stunning desert landscapes, and thriving tourism industry, particularly known as Dude Ranch Capital, which offers a blend of historical attractions, outdoor activities, and cultural events, making it a popular destination for those wanting a taste of Old West. This old, strong connection in its early days of gold mining ranching town show evidence in the town's historic buildings, museum, and festivals. This is a major tourist attraction for multiple things. Wickenburg hosts numerous events throughout the year. Wickenburg is on the edge of the Sonoran Desert and the nearby Haziampa River Preserve. The economy is diversified, relying on tourism, secondhand residents, and a growing arts and cultural scene. Overview of Prescott, Arizona. It's a historical mountain town known for mild climate in the Ponderosa Pine Forest, and for its rich history. It is located 5,200 feet of elevation in the Ponderosa Pine Forest and was once the capital of Arizona. The city holds vibrant downtown with preserved Victorian homes, Whiskey Row, and historic landmarks. Prescott is seen to have numerous destinations for outdoor activities, with 4 distinct seasons all throughout the year. Some key features of the city include its location, historical background, significance, outdoor recreation, culture, and events, and tourism. Criteria. Some of these are from the professor herself. Some of these are population, median age, median gross rent, and persons per household. The distance between these two towns is 59.1 miles. Population is about a 40,000 difference, about the same median age range, which is more retirement age. And the Prescott median gross rent is significantly higher with $400 more per month. And the persons per household is about the same. Following along with more of the criteria of the professor, households with computer, both about the same in the mid to high 90 percentile between the two towns. Percentage of population of labor force, about the same, about mid 40%, and persons in poverty, with Wickenburg being higher, even though with a lower population, and Prescott still lower, but still not bad. Criteria added to look at to compare median household income. There's higher in Wickenburg than Prescott by about 7,000. Bachelor's degree or higher. There's more in Prescott than Wickenburg, and it's still important to keep in mind of the population. And households, there's about 19,000 more households in Prescott than in Wickenburg. While still keeping in mind, there's 5 schools in Wickenburg and 48 schools in Prescott, including Yavapai College. Criteria for Wickenburg added. Employer establishment, there's about 20,000 more employer establishment in Prescott than Wickenburg. Persons 65 or older, there's a much higher percentile in Wickenburg than in Prescott, keeping it very retirement friendly. Owner-occupied housing unit rate, about 79.6% for Wickenburg and 68.1% for Prescott. More added criteria, mean travel time to work. Even though this retirement is still important to understand the travel aspect. 23.8 minutes for Wickenburg, 16.3 minutes for Prescott. Total employment, about 70,000 people difference between the two. Very comparable large industries of healthcare, administrative support services, retail, trade, and social assistance. Some of the differences are waste management and education, which is very important in Prescott. Retirement homes both have 55 plus retirement communities and homes in the area. Answers of possible concerns. On the Wickenburg side, crime trends, there was a notable decline in crime between 2022 and 2023, but some fluctuations in Arizona as a whole. Natural disaster trends. Arizona has experienced a range of weather and climate disaster events, including droughts, floods, severe storms, and wildfires. While there has been instances of flooding in Wickenburg, the impact of crime rates is still not directly evident. Migration patterns. Migration patterns in Arizona, including Wickenburg, have not changed significantly in recent decades. The age distribution of migrants in Arizona tends to differ from the natural average, with younger adults migrating more frequently. Though, on the Prescott side for migration patterns, more of them you can see from California, people coming in by factors of lower cost and living and its appealing of lifestyle. Migration has led to increased housing demanded. The city's population has been steadily growing with an increase of 6.84% since 2024 or 2020. Crime trends. With under 47,000 residents, Prescott Valley is 65% safer than the average in Arizona, with a crime rate of 957 incidents for 100,000 people. Natural disaster trends. Prescott, Arizona faces risk of fire, heat, and drought with a high heat risk and significant precipitation risk with wildfires as a major threat. And the number of dangerous fire weather days is expected to only increase. Additionally, flooding is a concern with a high risk for some properties. Recommendations often by people moving after retirement. Arizona was listed as the second top state in the U.S. in order of having the highest one-year net migration of people 60 years old and up, with a total of 23,515, ranking just under Florida. According to the study, 60% of retirees who sell home in a high-priced market and move to a cheaper locale. In the process, they typically pocket around $100,000 in home equity, which they can use to augment Social Security and retirement saving with pensions. Tax cuts may be available, helping retirees by moving somewhere where you won't have to pay as much in taxes in your retirement home. Moving gives opportunities to get closer with family, as it is also possible to relocate to nicer weather with no restrictions of work. Relocation as a retiree can help to start fresh and reevaluate life and make changes. Closing remarks. With careful review of all the things referenced, researched, and compared, Wickenburg, Arizona has come up with a better retirement town. Wickenburg is simple, but still that an hour away from city life for more diversity, but with Wickenburg, Arizona being a tourist town, the small town still offers many events to keep retired life enjoyable. The cheaper rent helps stand out against the two towns, as well as the dangers of fires being significantly higher, in Prescott, Arizona, as those fire rates will only continue to rise in Prescott, Arizona. Prescott may have an advantage of more natural beauties to see, but the fortunality of this is that the towns are still only 59.1 miles away. As retirees often seek to find peace, calmness, and a change of busy life, Wickenburg, Arizona is the perfect place to settle down while still having plenty of things to do to keep busy and have fun, while also having many opportunities for retirement homes and cheaper living to save up more money for activities that retirees spend decades saving up for. Thank you. And this is my sources page.